The summary of The Goal, brought to you by Click-Through College. The Goal, a process of ongoing improvement, by Eliyahu Goldratt and Jeff Cox, is a transformational business novel that introduces the theory of constraints, TOC, a management philosophy focused on achieving goals through the identification and management of constraints. Chapter 1, Introduction to Challenges. The story unfolds with the introduction of Alex Rogo, a hard-working manager of the Unico manufacturing plant, grappling with a severe crisis. The plant is burdened with chronic inefficiencies, a backlog of late orders, dwindling employee morale, and an overall lackluster financial performance. Despite his commitment and familiarity with traditional operational improvement methods, Rogo finds himself in a seemingly impossible situation, unable to improve the plant's performance. He's presented with a grim ultimatum from the division vice president: drastically improve the plant's operations within 90 days or face the harsh reality of its closure. This dilemma forms the basis of Rogo's subsequent journey into discovering and addressing the root causes of the plant's woes. Chapter 2, A Serendipitous Encounter. An unexpected encounter with Jonah, Rogo's former physics professor, provides the much-needed turning point for Rogo's approach to the plant's predicaments. Jonah, who has successfully transitioned into an organizational consultant, introduces Rogo to the theory of constraints, TOC. This theory posits that within any system, be it a manufacturing plant or an entire business, there are only a few key factors or constraints that limit the ability to achieve more of the system's goal. Jonah drives home the point that for any business, the ultimate goal is to make money. Chapter 3, The Theory of Constraints. According to Jonah, the constraints can be anything from equipment, people, policies, or any other factor that limits the organization's capacity to achieve its goal. He advises Rogo to shift his focus from improving every aspect of the system to identifying and addressing these few critical bottlenecks. This notion is a fundamental shift from traditional management methods that aim at optimizing every part of the system, and instead proposes focusing on the few elements that hold back the entire system. This paradigm shift forms the crux of the theory of constraints and lays the foundation for the novel's main plot. Chapter 4, Identifying the Bottlenecks. Spurred by Jonah's insights, Rogo, along with his team, embarks on a mission to identify the plant's bottlenecks. Through a series of insightful discussions, deep dives into the plant's operations, and critical observations, they unravel that two specific machines and the manner in which materials are released into the plant are the major constraints. They also come to the startling realization that the traditional efficiency metrics they'd been relying on often camouflage the real problems. They see that operational efficiency doesn't necessarily equate to profitability, debunking a long-held belief in their operational management approach. Chapter 5, Managing the Bottlenecks. With a clear understanding of the bottlenecks, Rogo's team gets down to the business of addressing them. They ensure that the bottleneck machines are always busy and have all the materials they need, thereby maximizing their output. They also implement changes to their production schedule, including reducing batch sizes, to enhance their flexibility and reduce the lead time for producing orders. They further exploit the bottlenecks by making pivotal changes to how work is released into the system. By maintaining a steady and balanced flow, they can reduce inventories and improve due date performance, two key indicators of operational efficiency. Chapter 6, Success and Realizations. The changes implemented to manage the bottlenecks lead to a remarkable improvement in the factory's performance. For the first time in a long time, orders are being fulfilled on time, and the plant starts making money. The extraordinary turnaround of the plant's fortunes earns Rogo a well-deserved promotion. But more importantly, it leads to a fundamental realization among Rogo and his team that the principle of ongoing improvement can be applied universally, not just to the factory operations but to all aspects of life. Chapter 7, From Cost Accounting to Throughput Accounting. The Goal also advocates for a significant shift in the accounting paradigm, from traditional cost-based accounting to throughput accounting. In cost-based accounting, the focus is primarily on reducing costs and improving efficiency. While these are important aspects, they don't necessarily lead to an increase in profitability. Conversely, throughput accounting emphasizes increasing throughput, which is defined as the rate at which the system generates money through sales. By making this shift, an organization can align its operational focus with its primary goal, to increase profits. Chapter 8: Personal and Professional Extensions. In the concluding sections of the book, Rogo takes the principles of TOC beyond his professional life. He applies the same principles to his personal life and in his new role as a division manager. He identifies constraints that are hindering his progress and focuses on managing them to achieve his personal and professional goals. This application of TOC principles to various aspects of life demonstrates the universality and adaptability of the theory, making it a powerful tool for anyone looking to achieve their goals. Chapter 9: Continuous Improvement. One of the key takeaways from The Goal is the concept of continuous learning and improvement. The novel eloquently illustrates that every time a problem is solved, it often reveals another constraint, akin to peeling layers off an onion. This idea brilliantly manifests in Rogo's journey as he navigates the complex operations of his plant. As he and his team overcome each challenge, they gain new insights and uncover additional bottlenecks, demonstrating that the process of improvement is cyclical, not linear. This principle is deeply ingrained in the theory of constraints, emphasizing that every system can be improved further, regardless of how well it's currently functioning. This idea pushes us to continually examine and reassess our methods, strategies, and approaches, catalyzing ongoing improvement. Moreover, the concept of continuous improvement is not confined to the realms of business and can be seamlessly extended to personal life. The lessons that Rogo learns and the insights he gains from his professional experience can be applied to personal growth, inspiring readers to adopt a similar mindset in their lives. It encourages us to continuously strive to better ourselves, challenge our limitations, and break our personal constraints. Chapter 10: Constraints as Opportunities. The Goal offers a paradigm shift in viewing constraints. It frames them not as stumbling blocks but as opportunities for growth and improvement. In traditional business models, constraints or bottlenecks are often viewed negatively, as hurdles hampering progress. However, the theory of constraints propounds a different perspective. It posits that by identifying and focusing on these constraints, one can devise strategies and solutions to leverage them, thus unlocking opportunities for improvement. In the context of the novel, the constraints that initially seemed like insurmountable problems to Rogo and his team are converted into springboards for successful strategies. The two machines and the release of materials, once seen as the plant's main operational issues, become the key to its remarkable turnaround. By focusing on these constraints, the team manages to increase throughput, reduce inventory, and improve operational efficiency, leading to a significant rise in profitability. This approach to constraints can serve as a powerful lesson in problem solving. It illustrates that limitations and challenges, instead of hindering progress, can serve as catalysts for innovation, transformation, and growth, if addressed correctly. This perspective shift encourages a constructive and innovative approach to problem solving, applicable not only to businesses but also to personal life. Chapter 11: The Power of Teamwork. The Goal highlights the vital role of teamwork and collaboration in achieving organizational goals. As Rogo and his team grapple with the plant's challenges, they soon realize that the issues they face are not isolated but intricately interconnected. This realization drives them to work together to understand the bigger picture and tackle the problems collectively. The novel underscores the importance of effective communication, shared understanding, and collaboration. As the team embarks on the journey of identifying and addressing the plant's constraints, they engage in profound discussions, exchange ideas, and learn from each other. This collective endeavor is critical to the successful turnaround of the plant's performance. Beyond problem solving, The Goal illustrates how teamwork can foster a conducive environment for learning and growth. By working together, Rogo's team develops a deeper understanding of the plant's operations, the theory of constraints, and the intricacies of managing bottlenecks. This experience not only enhances their professional skills but also nurtures their personal growth, emphasizing the power of teamwork in personal and professional development. In essence, The Goal champions the belief that a shared understanding of a problem, coupled with effective teamwork and collaboration, is the cornerstone of its effective resolution. This belief isn't just limited to business contexts. It applies universally, whether it's overcoming challenges in personal relationships or tackling complex societal issues. Furthermore, the team's transformation underlines the importance of strong leadership in fostering a collaborative environment. Rogo's openness to new ideas, willingness to question established norms, and ability to mobilize his team towards a common goal exemplify the role of a leader in catalyzing change and improvement. His leadership not only steers the team towards operational success but also contributes to their personal and professional growth, reinforcing the power of teamwork and collaboration. Chapter 12: Rethinking Productivity and Efficiency. In its final theme, the goal promotes a fundamental shift in the perception of productivity and efficiency. It cautions against relying solely on traditional efficiency measures, which may not always align with the organization's overarching goal, making money. Traditional efficiency measures, while useful, tend to focus on the productivity of individual parts of a system, often overlooking how these parts contribute to the overall goal. The novel illustrates this through the transformation of Rogo's plant. Despite being seemingly efficient under traditional measures, the plant was unprofitable until Rogo and his team shifted their focus to the system's overall throughput, the rate at which the system generates money through sales. By aligning operational processes more closely with the organization's ultimate goal, they not only enhance the plant's profitability but also demonstrate a more holistic approach to measuring and achieving efficiency. Chapter 13: Conclusion: The goal is a manual for success. As the narrative concludes, the goal, a process of ongoing improvement, transcends its identity as a business novel to become a comprehensive guide for anyone looking to overcome constraints in their personal life, career, or organization. The novel provides a robust framework for problem solving, encouraging readers to question conventional wisdom and rethink their approach to achieving goals. The novel concludes with a powerful message that limitations and constraints, rather than being impediments, can be catalysts for continuous improvement and progress towards our ultimate goals. It emphasizes that this process of ongoing improvement is not a one-time endeavor but a lifelong journey, providing invaluable lessons for personal growth and success. The summary of The Goal.